What's going on, guys? It's Play by Play Tech, episode 34. I'm your host, Moandogg Gaming, and my co-host, Max Chamberlain, the shining YouTube star. What's happening?
Nah, no YouTube star yet. What's going on, man?
Nothing too well. I shouldn't say nothing too much. There's been a lot going on, but just with like my personal life, man, things been crazy. It has.
Yeah.
Just different situations change, and it's a new year, and I just got a lot going on.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, busy life and stuff. So
Yeah.
So other than that, what else is going on? Playing any games?
Yeah, I am. I beat Resident Evil. It was awesome.
Oh, how
Resident
was
Evil
it?
3. Oh, that game's freaking awesome.
I gotta play that.
The game is awesome. It's a short game, but I enjoyed every freaking minute of it. I mean, just it's put together well. I mean, for it to be either reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it, it was just amazing. I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I will say the game is short.
You're not gonna spoil it for me. So.
No, the game is short, and the whole Nemesis thing. Every time you thought you beat him coming back, just like it was on the PlayStation, it was it was amazing. It's put together well. It's a well put together game. I can't wait to play 2. I haven't played 2 yet. But now it's back up to $40.
You're gonna really enjoy. Yeah. Oh, it's back up to 40. Yeah, 2 you really gonna enjoy it. It's well, I haven't played. I played a little bit of 3, but I haven't beat 3. But I heard that 2 is much longer than 3 and stuff. So
okay.
So it's twice. It says twice the size as 3.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm battling. I think we talked about it last time. I'm battling. I think I'm gonna hold off on 2 right now, and I need to beat Resident Evil 7. So when Village come out, I won't be so far behind. I mean, I guess I could go on YouTube and find out what the story plot is, but I want that playing experience. I don't know how long the game is. And then because I've been playing competition games, I gotta get back used to solving puzzles and stuff. Like I had a hard time with 3. 3, and I had a hard time with Little Nightmares too. Just that I guess I've became impatient playing competitive first person games so fast paced.
Yeah.
So trying to sit there and solve a puzzle, I get a little irritated kind of early, and I gotta get myself back into that mode of calming down when I'm playing one player, games like that. I'm not in a rush to kill anybody.
Yeah.
So,
but that's what you should play. The medium. You should pick that game back up. That game I like it.
Have you beat it yet?
Man, I know I'm close to the end of it. I was playing a little bit last night, and the story is really good. Yeah, I think they did a really good job with this and stuff.
It didn't get as much light as it should from all the reviews and stuff. So I thought it was a great game when I was playing it. So I like it.
I like it and stuff. I don't know. I could see some of the issues that they're talking about, but some of the stuff, but it's just the story is just so good and stuff like that. So it's just like for me, I just feel like I'm just taking my time. I'm just enjoying the game and every minute of it. And yeah, kudos to the developers who made that game. There are some issues where certain scenes to where the rendering doesn't come in until you start pacing and stuff like that. But I know they got a fix for it. But other than that, it's like,
well, that's the limitation, right? You don't have a blown out 3090 in there. You know what I mean? It's not like
it happens with the 3090 too. So
oh really? I just say okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It got the same issue. It got that, and then the other issue that I ran into was this just happened last night. So like when you playing a game, for some apparent reason, it flickers as in like not like flicker like it's part of the game. It flickers as in like you think that something's wrong with your TV, where it show like flickering spots through when you switch scenes.
Yeah.
It happens randomly and stuff like that. It shows it. And I remember that Digital Foundry was doing a review, and he showed that it was the same exact thing, but I was having it in different areas of the game compared to where they was having it in the game. So it's random. So hopefully they'll fix that. But other than that, it's like I enjoy the game and stuff. I think it's a really good game. So
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get back into it. I think I'm at my wit's end with. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I'm ready for something new. That's what I'm ready for. I know I got
yeah.
Valhalla. I can get back on. I mean, that's new. I got a Medium, but I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that Final Fantasy type of deal where this huge, highly anticipated games come out. I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy 16, and hopefully Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. Whenever that's announced, whenever that comes. I know we were talking about before we hopped on here about the PlayStation State of Play, correct? Coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, State of Play is tomorrow. I forgot what time it is. I think it's probably 3 or 4 o'clock. I think it's the same time that it always was. So stay tuned for that. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what game it is and stuff like that. It could be anything. I'm guessing it's going to be this game called Returnal. That's why I'm looking at my phone right now.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't know that, that's that kind of like the space horror type sci-fi type game. So they could be showing that. I don't know and stuff. So that's just kind of like my thing. So but it's good that Sony's starting off the year. We're doing the State of Play tomorrow in February. Was the second month of the year. So
what time does it come out?
Good question. Let me see.
I guess I could have looked it up too while I'm sitting here. I got a computer in front of me. I'm actually doing something else. But what I do expect from State of Play, I do expect a new
5
trailer.
5 o'clock p.m. I don't know
Eastern
if
Standard
this is
Time.
Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, good. I'll be just getting off.
2 o'clock p.m. PT and 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, February 25th. So mark your calendars, everyone. So tomorrow, PlayStation is going to be showing some State of Play. We don't know what that is, so it could be anything. It could be the games that they already showed, or it could be a completely brand new game that you probably even known that they had and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's good. That's good to know and stuff. So
I expect a new trailer from Final Fantasy 16. I do. I expect that. I believe that game is coming out this year.
It's supposed to, but who knows and stuff. So
yeah,
I mean, like if you remember Final Fantasy 7 remake, that thing got pushed so many times.
Oh,
it
got pushed for 5 years.
Yeah, it got pushed so many years and stuff. So who knows? Like I said, I said this before. If they need to take their time and stuff to make the game great, by all means, take as much as they can and stuff like that. Because it's just the thing is, a good example is Cyberpunk. I played it for a couple minutes. I still can't
get back into the mode.
I still can't get. Yeah, I bought that game, and this is how I feel about Cyberpunk, because it's like I think it has the potential to be a magnificent game, but the thing is that when it has so many bugs in it turns you off right then and there. And it's just the thing is, I understand that they're giving you promises that they're going to fix this, and then they're going to give you the next gen update and stuff like that. But it's like, for me, they should have done that all at once.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and release the game, because it's like, for me, I don't want to go back to the game, even though they're doing the next gen update. I mean, I may do it just because, but it's just the thing is that I'm so turned off on that game because of all the issues that has happened that it's just like it's kind of like it just messed it up and stuff like that. I was really looking forward to that game, but I don't know. Like I said, I probably might pick it up and play it randomly one day and saying something differently. But it's just the thing is that Yeah, it was a disaster when it first launched. So yeah,
You trying to get the words out
that's
for
why.
it.
Yeah, is that, and then it's just back to what I was saying. When it comes to developers, it's like if the game is not ready, don't rush the game out, and then go ahead and say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have some firmware updates, just to update some of the issues that you see in the game." Don't do that and stuff.
Right.
I can understand here and I can understand some certain things here and there, like to optimize some certain things, or if there's added addition to it. I mean, those are the things that are a little bit different. But if the game is not ready, don't do not release it at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Don't release it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get back on that game. Only reason why I would get back on that game is because I bought it and I need to play it. I have a feeling that game is going to turn into a Fallout 4 for me. I did the same thing with Fallout,
Yeah.
and you know what's crazy? Fallout is amazing. Fallout 4. It's just that I played it for 15 minutes. I actually bought like the special edition and all that stuff, and I never got back on it. Played 15 minutes and never got back on the game ever again. And I used to watch all the
Yeah.
mods and stuff that came out for it, and I kept saying, "Oh man, they got a new graphics mod and this and that." Never got back on the game. I don't know. I think it was that at the moment I was playing a lot of Call of Duty at the time, so I wasn't giving too many other games that much love. But you know, ever since I've been doing the whole streaming thing, I've been trying to play all my games evenly and across the board. And then I don't want to run into a situation like I did when I had the last gen Xbox and PlayStation, where I had the Switch. You know, I gave up the Switch because I wasn't playing it. It was a console just sitting there.
What you gave up the Switch?
Yeah. I mean, I sold it. I didn't give it to anybody. I sold it.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I sold it 2 years ago.
Oh wow.
When I got rid of it, because first I didn't like the whole Nintendo's iteration of communication. It's all through the phone, and I didn't understand why they just won't put the software in there where you can do message chat and voice chat and video chat through the freaking system. It has everything, but they did it on the phone. And secondly, I played the games I wanted to play on it. I beat Zelda, the new one. I beat Mario Odyssey. I played Smash Brothers, and I mean, I beat Mario Kart, but Mario Kart. You just play stages and beat it. And then everything else I wasn't interested in because they were taking AAA titles, doubling them down, and throwing it on the X1 processor that it has. So you were playing all of the same games, and Nintendo. I don't know. I keep saying I'm gonna buy another one, but I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until something new comes out. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it. Oh, and I beat Marvel Ultimate Alliance on there. I forgot about that. I did beat that. That was great.
Game.
No, it was a new one that came out for Switch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Me and Ralph beat that one.
See, my whole thing with the Switch and stuff, and this is, like I said, Nintendo makes magnificent games. There's no dispute with that. They like each game that they come out with that's Nintendo made it is a masterpiece. But it's just the thing is that they have so much of a different philosophy compared to Xbox and PlayStation that I just can't get on the Nintendo's bandwagon. The last time I bought a Nintendo was a Wii U, and I was just it was good. It was great at first, but I think I ended up taking that system back a week later, back to Best Buy during that time because I just didn't care for it because it was just for me. I really like the graphics and stuff. Don't get me wrong, graphics is not everything, but it was just for me. I don't see me paying that amount of money for a Nintendo Switch now that is the same part as a was it PlayStation 3 or a little bit of the Xbox 360
Yeah, it was PlayStation
graphics.
3 and yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it was last.
it's pretty.
It's in between.
Yeah, because it's between
Mhm.
it's between the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 graphics
Yes.
and stuff. So in Xbox 360 and Xbox One. And so for me, it's just like I think the Wii, I think excuse me, I keep on calling it the Wii. The Switch, I think it's going for like still like $3 or something like that. And for me, I could buy me an Xbox Series S and stuff, and and it's like that's the next generation graphics. And it's 1080p and stuff, not 1080p, but 1440p.
Yeah.
And it just, for me, it's just, I think that's more of a bargain than the Nintendo Switch. It's just, for me, the only way that I would buy something like that if it was going for like $150 or
Yeah.
something like that, or $200 if it come bundle, just like how the PSP Go was. That thing was, I still say to this day, I think PlayStation need to get back to the handheld game. I really miss that PlayStation PSP Go, because excuse me, I keep on getting it was the Vita. Excuse me, I keep on calling PlayStation Go the PlayStation Vita, and because it was just like, it was just so ahead of its time. The graphics was just,
Yeah.
it was just, each game was so good. I had a God of War edition, and I to this day I'm kind of pissed off that I traded it in at GameStop during that time. I wish I would have just kept it and stuff, just to keep it for the nostalgic. But it's just like, I really wish that PlayStation will get back into the whole Vita, the handheld again, because it's just like, that's a really good market. I understand that iPhones, people are still playing games on iPhones and Androids and stuff like that, but it's just, you can see what Nintendo did. Nintendo did a good job how they put a handheld that switches to a console and they hook it up to their TV. I'm saying PlayStation could easily do the same thing and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't know. I may get another Switch. I may not. Right now, I'm not interested in it. It's a good concept. I'm not traveling anymore, because that would be my biggest use case for it.
yeah.
And because of the pandemic, everybody's sitting down and stuff, so I can't use it for that. And then when I stream, my streaming is just PS5 and Series X. So like, I haven't even PC streamed in I don't know how long. I mean, you might as well say I am, because everything's done off the PC. But as far as PC gaming, I just the Elgato card has allowed me to benefit without performance loss, because I don't have a 2-stream PC setup. So when I do my game off of this laptop, the game, the rendering of the video, all my stuff in OBS, sometimes my strings take a hit, with the skipping and the stuttering and all that stuff. So I haven't.
What? You said your Elgato is not that great?
No, I'm saying the Elgato's doing the job.
Oh, okay.
Because for the 2 PC stream setup, you have one PC that does all the power and the other one that does all the streaming. So that's what the Elgato is allowing me to do. The consoles are doing all the power, and the Elgato is capturing video, and I'm rendering it with the computer, and that's how I'm able to get a supreme, HDR type of stream and all that stuff, 1080p 60 without any power loss, and it's solid. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't PC game anymore. And then I bought all those PC parts, and I can't get a hold of any CPUs or graphics cards. So and I'm not in a rush to get it. I'm not in a rush at all. Right now, everything's fine. That stuff can sit there until. Yeah.
There's a rumor that AMD is going to be coming out with another set of GPUs, so I probably will hold on. They said they're gonna make some type of announcement either next week.
Oh no, I'm keeping all my PC parts. It's just I'm not in a rush to buy the cards that's out now. So
good luck with finding that and stuff.
Yeah.
That's sold out like everywhere. So
yeah,
especially the demand of chips and stuff like that. Semiconductors, chips is like almost impossible to find something nowadays. So
yeah.
So it's one of those things and stuff. So
all
right, let's go ahead and jump into some of our topics and stuff. So I know you had.
Well, today, I mean, we had such a good conversation about the Justice League Snyder edition last week, which was amazing subject. I actually kind of went back and looked at our stream, and I love the topic, because somebody finally was thinking what I was thinking, of Batman and Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton, because I felt the same way when I tell people that. But there's two topics I want to touch on, and our biggest one is what our title is. I'll touch on that last. But Disney Plus has this lineup coming out. So, and I'm excited. I'm excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm excited for
Oh yeah,
Loki. You know,
yeah,
Chip and Dale. You know, I'm not into that stuff anymore. But Mighty Ducks, maybe. I used to love watching Mighty Ducks D2 and D3. Because I used to be addicted to
yeah.
that, and I don't know too much of what this Star Wars: The Bad Batch is. You know anything about that one?
The Star Wars, no, nope, 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 nope. I
Mhm.
that gotta be kind of like the cartoon version or something like
Okay.
that, cause
Okay.
yeah, cause I know they're in the midst of doing a Star Wars with Rosario Dawson.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So yeah, that
Hmm.
series is gonna be coming out. I don't think it's coming out this year. It's probably more likely coming out next year. But yeah, that I'm looking forward to that. But this Star Wars right now, no, I'm not too
Yeah,
familiar with that.
that one, and I'm also looking forward to the Mandalorian. Mandalorian's awesome. I've watched both
Oh yeah,
seasons.
that's a great show.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
watched
that's a
both
phenomenal
seasons,
show.
and I think the third season's not coming out to the end of the year. So I don't know why they waited so long for that, and maybe it's because of COVID and stuff. I'm not sure, but I think they're taking too long to release that. I'm actually waiting on that. I'm waiting on the one that you sent me, Sweet Home. I thought that was awesome, and I'm waiting on Alice in Borderlands to come out with their second season. So you know, I'm still excited about that. Also, Keegan Ashera, the anime series for Netflix, and another season of uh what's the other anime I like watching? The fighting anime. I can't even think of it. Um, it's just like Keegan Ashera. But I,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
waiting
know.
on it.
I know what you're talking about, but I haven't watched that and
Yeah.
stuff. You know,
Oh, it's
I'm into
awesome.
that. Yeah, you know, I'm into Demon Slayer and
Oh, they released that on
uh
Netflix. So I gotta catch up on it.
they got the subtitle and dub version. Yeah, yeah. I've been trying to get into Demon Slayer for the longest time. That show is phenomenal, and that new show that's out too. What's it? I can't even think of the name at the top of my head. People probably gonna butcher me
Baki is the
on.
show I was thinking about. Baki, that's the one I'm waiting on. Yeah, I'm waiting on Baki.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah. So those are going to be amazing, amazing to see and stuff like that. So, but as far as Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'm super excited about it. You know, I still have a feeling they may show a little bit of Cap in there. I don't know if Iron Man's ever coming back. I think he's going to make special appearances on some of the stuff, but you know, he's worth too much money. So, you know, so I don't know if
I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is going to show up in there.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think I don't even think Captain America is going to show up on the. No, excuse me. Suppose that Captain America is going to show up in the show, but it's not going to be the Steve Rogers Captain America that we know and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but who know? I don't know. Like I said, I'm just hypothesizing and stuff. I'm just theory. I think they're going to introduce some mutants in there, and so that's kind of like the other rumor that people are talking about.
Right.
So, it's trying to slowly introduce the idea that it's mutants in the Marvel universe, and so they're going to try to start releasing stuff
Well,
like
it's
that.
about
So
time.
introduce the X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doing you can see it if spoiler if you guys haven't watched WandaVision, shame on you. But yeah, you can see how they are merging they merged the Fox I'm not gonna say who, they merged the Fox character into the WandaVision and stuff like that. So
Well,
now you
the
kind of
first
can
class,
see.
the first class X-Men, they're merging in there. So I'll go as far as that.
Well, you giving that. I said Fox characters. So you don't want to is going into the detail. I'm not doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying there's a Fox character in there that you will see and stuff. And if you watch WandaVision, which is a really good show. There's so many Easter eggs in that show that is just crazy. It's a must watch show and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how Falcon and Winter Soldier come out and stuff. So
Yeah, yeah, that one has my attention. That one does. So I'm looking forward to that. I kind of got caught up on this. Oh, go ahead, Max.
I was just about to say the anime I was thinking about that people should watch now is called Jujutsu
Oh,
Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, I'm still watching that.
That show is each episode it gets better and better, and the best way I can't even describe what. And well, yeah, it's very. It's not like Naruto. Is similar,
But
it's
the
similar in
impact, the action impact in it is like Naruto. I mean, it's deep action in there.
Well, well, the premise of it is like
Mhm.
the difference is that you still have three people in kind of like in the group ninja group, but it's not a ninja group. But in this show, it's like a sorcerer group that expel demons. So the story premise is very similar. Similar how like you have three people, you have people in the show, but it's just the fighting is.
It's amazing. It reminds you of
Yeah, the
Naruto. It
fight,
just gives you that wow factor.
the fighting in there. I mean, if anybody who likes Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z, I mean anything for Demon Slayer and stuff like that, fighting in there is like it's top notch. I like the animation. It's like when they fight each other, you feel, even though it's an anime, it's like you feel the impact of that person getting hit.
Yeah,
Like,
well, it's the realism,
like, wow.
right? It's how they're interacting, like so much detail in in the cartoons, and it's like watching over the top action movie, but in a cartoon form, and just a drawing of the rocks and the physics in there and all the stuff that they integrate. It just wows you. There's a lot of people on YouTube that make like these fan animated series, and some of them are really good, and they do that. There's like so many fan animated Dragon Balls out there, and some people does it really well. Some are just kind of gimmicky and funny looking and that type of stuff. But it reminds you of that. It does. It reminds you of that, or it reminds you watching an over top Marvel movie, but it's in a cartoon fashion, and it's just all these explosions.
It's great. Whoever, like I said, it's a recommendation and stuff. So if you guys are interested and stuff, so go ahead. What you was gonna say,
Nothing other than that. We could move on to the next subject, because we did mention State of Play that's happening tomorrow, so I will be tuning in for that. I may be a little late, so I'm actually going to catch me up on it, because sometimes I don't get home till 5. So just send me a message of what's coming out while I'm driving back home. But this is what I expect to see. So Final Fantasy 16. I'm looking forward to this game. And this article is just stating that it's going to be pretty action oriented, because Square. Well, I shouldn't say Square. I always think of Square Enix. No, it is Square. I keep thinking SquareSoft.
Yeah, Square.
Yeah, so they have this shift now of getting out of the what do you call it, hit for hit or turn based. That's what I'm looking for. Turn based action gameplay, and is integrating the live action. You don't have to wait on the turn, that type of deal, to actually play the game. So, but what's exciting about this news here? They say you're going to have a couple of experience here. They're going to have an experience to where it's going to be action oriented. We get all the action, and then there's going to be a mode for people who just want to experience the story. So it's going to be like watching a movie. I think that's awesome. Final Fantasy VII Remake kind of made you feel that way, but it was just well put together with all the media scenes and the action scenes, and you don't feel like it feels like everything is in gameplay when you're watching. When you're playing Final Fantasy VII, you don't know whether you're in an action scene or a movie scene. You can tell the difference when it's like a deep CGI when important scenes are in that game, but 90% of the game is literally gameplay, but it's a movie scene integrated into it, and that makes the game awesome. So that I shouldn't hope this should be like that, because he did it with Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 4. So with the new hardware and the PlayStation 5, you should be able to I hope they get rid of all like media scenes and render everything in video or in game to where everything looks real. I mean, God of War is like that. God of War is rendered very well, where you're fighting big bosses, small bosses, and everything that you're doing is in game, and you're watching the movie, and it just immerses you so much more. So
Yeah.
That's what I expect to see at the State of Play. I don't expect for them to have a release date or anything like that, but I think this does have one. But what I do expect is a new trailer. I'm looking forward to seeing a new trailer for that. I was messing around with the PlayStation yesterday because I bought the new headsets. Oh, I guess I could have talked about that. I bought those new 3D Pulse headsets, and I've been looking for games. Well, I've been on the internet
Yeah,
and
you
looking
got
for
the same
games.
headset I got.
Yep, I got them. I got them right here. So
Yeah.
I gave my 7.1 surround Corsairs to my son because of course I got the Xbox headsets on pre-order, so I have no
Hold
use
on for a
for
moment. Whoa. What? What you just do?
it. So my
Hold on for a
Corsairs
minute.
7.1 surrounds, I gave them to Trayvon. So he has those.
So hold on for a minute. So hold on. Back this up. So we gotta talk about this. So you just told me a couple of days ago. You just saying like, oh, the Corsairs are still better and stuff like
No,
that.
no, 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 no. I
So
didn't say they were better. I said that you still get more of a surround sound. It's much louder. You can tell that it's 7.1. What I like about it, and it doesn't get as loud as the PlayStation doesn't get as loud as the 7.1, the ones that I had. But the reason why I gave it is not because that they're better. I'm not going to use it. That's why I gave it to them. Because the Xbox is coming. I already got that on pre-order, and I bought these, and I got my Sennheisers here. So where am I gonna put all these headsets?
okay. Yeah, for me, I'm like I said, after the Xbox One, I'm knocking on one. I'm really hoping that they hit a home run, which I'm I think they really did their work. So I think it's going to be a home run for them. But that's going to be my last headset for a very 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 long time and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
because it's like everybody keep on talking about how much I don't know. I hear mixed reviews with the Sony. I love the Sony's because the reason why I love Sony headphones so much is because it's $99. It's not I'm not paying $250. I'm not paying $300 or $350 depending on some of these other headset. It's a Sony brand is kind of like it's going to work and stuff like that. I have multiple settings. They got the 3D pulse audio, which is Sony proprietary ship. You're not going to see that on the headsets unless they able to do that and stuff like that. They may be able to do it, but at the same time too, it's a little bit different. And the thing is like in the PlayStation 5 setting, there's so many settings for this headset that it caters everything to your need. The only gripe about this headset is probably just the microphone. That's the only thing. The microphone is not as great.
Yeah. See, I don't too much care
I
about
did
the
compare,
microphone.
and that's the thing is about it.
Mhm.
Some people just don't care about the microphone because we mics right here and stuff. But I mean, I did a test comparison between the Astro mic and the PlayStation mic, and it sounded very damn similar to each other. So that was just my opinion and stuff. But you can check my video out. But yeah, I mean, I did a review. I did a full breakdown on that. But I mean, for $99 is a must buy and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I know Xbox is doing the same thing. What I'm thinking why the Xbox is going to be better is because it doesn't have a dongle and stuff. It doesn't have a dongle. And then the other thing is that you could use the headphones on top of you could have it with your phone too. So you could play games and you could take phone
Mhm.
calls too, which the Sonys can't do and stuff.
Yeah.
So those are things that it's just Microsoft is adding that detail that Sony didn't have. But don't get me wrong, Sony did a really good job with these headphones. But I'm just saying $99 for both headsets and stuff is for me is a no-brainer and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then if you guys didn't get your hands on the Xbox new headset that's supposed to come out in March, that is pretty much sold out and stuff like that. So I'm just giving people a heads up.
I got lucky. I did buy it after the fact. Best Buy had, I was able to find one through Best Buy, and I was actually happy. I found both. So because I mean, Max knows the story, but I guess I'll tell you guys. I haven't, because I've been so busy with life and all that stuff, I haven't had the opportunity to sit down and try to search and, buy, because I was supposed to have been bought the Sony headsets, but, I've just waited and just got busy. But I finally got an opportunity to sit down. I was like, all right, I'm going to try to find a pair. Max kept telling me, you ain't going to find that. You ain't going to find that. So, but I was able to find one. I called one GameStop. I went in there, and then they were able to find other GameStops. And they had one in stock at the one I went to. And I called that GameStop so fast and told him, like, please, can you hold it for me? He was like, I'll hold it for you for 30 minutes. I zoomed straight over there and got it. So I went and got that.
Yeah.
And, and of course, I got lucky on Best Buy and bought pre-ordered the Xbox headset.
Now, guess what?
What's
I'm
up?
on Best Buy right now, and it's already sold out.
Yeah, so I got lucky. I got lucky.
Yeah. Because when I went on, because I was telling you, I said, Moan, I think you should pre-order this. He said, no, I just wait for it to come out. I said, no, Moan, I think you need to pre-order this. and when I went on the Microsoft store, because when the day that they announced that, I pre-ordered it right then and there because I knew it was going to be just like how it was with Sony headsets and all their accessories. They got sold out so fast that people were saying, like, oh, I just wait for it to hit stores. I knew this was going to happen because people, if you ever go on Best Buy or go on Target or whatever your retail stores are, if you look at any type of gaming headsets that's around that price range, a majority of them, all of them are sold out. So for Microsoft to announce a headset, they haven't had a headset proprietary to the Xbox since the Xbox 360.
Right.
So for this to come out, and then plus they had the little the volume knobs, just like how they had on the Windows headphones too, for $99 and stuff like that. That's a huge difference because the Windows headset, I think it was going for like $300. I don't know what it is now.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like,
well, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. So when you want to get a decent headset, there's so much competition out there right now. I mean, you have your big knockout kings, right? You got Bang & Olufsen, you got Audio Technica, you have Sennheiser and those things, but also you have the cheaper brands like the Sony and the Xbox that has all the features they have. They're not studio headsets, that gives you that studio quality feel, but it has so much technology in it, and they're not worried about studio brand because it's merged with the game that you're playing. The developers are built around the headset you buy. So don't like these. I paid a lot of money for these Sennheisers. These Sennheisers cost more than both of my PlayStation and the Xbox headsets put together, but it doesn't have but it's made for studio audio grade, but it doesn't have the technology that the PlayStation and the Xbox has in it. So what, like Max always say, it's just such a good deal for $100. I mean, you can't beat it.
it's a great deal because the funny thing is, like, I'm looking at I keep on calling Windows headset. It's the Microsoft Surface headphones too. These
those
are
are
going
expensive.
for 200.
And the Apple ones,
it's currently going for $230 on Best Buy, but $250 for a different color. So they look almost identical. The Xbox version look almost identical to these headsets, but they're going to be $100, and it has pretty much all the same features as the Microsoft Surface headphone, except for the noise cancellation. That's the only thing I don't see that the Xbox doesn't have. But the thing is that I don't mind not having that, is because I'm not planning on using the noise cancellation. I'm not planning to take these headphones outside and walk around with them and stuff like that. I'm using this for gaming. So other than that, it doesn't bother me for that noise cancellation part. That's from what I'm looking at right now and doing the comparison, they are almost pretty much identical to each other. And that's why I'm saying $99. I mean, good luck if you can find it, because I told Moan right then and there, I said, dude, you better buy this and stuff like that. Because I went on Microsoft Store, like I pre-ordered it last week, and then I looked. I don't know why I went back to the Microsoft Store again. But I saw that it said sold out. It said look at other retailers, and now with the other retailers, I think I went on Target. It said it was sold out too, and that's why I texted you.
You went through that?
Jeez. Yeah, I was just curious to see how fast they was going to sell out, because I was just because what I wanted to do was I haven't came out with a video in quite some time, and I wanted to use these when as a unboxing and a review, and that was like one of the reasons why I really wanted to get these headsets. But yeah, they sound like hotcakes and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the only experience I had, and this is the worst buy ever. That's why I told myself I would never buy another Turtle Beach headset in my life. I bought some real expensive Turtle Beaches that had the feature of the cell phone, and it was wireless and you could play the games at the same time. And I really enjoyed that feature because when I have the both ear cups in, the wife know that, I'm playing games. She can call me even though I'm in the same house, but she don't have to yell upstairs. She called me on my phone. It comes through the headset. That's an amazing feature to have. So I'm very looking forward to Xbox doing that. But the reason why I don't want to buy them anymore because the quality was horrible. I've only had the headset for I paid so much. It was almost like $260, and I only had the headset for 6 months. And I went to put it on my head, and it broke. I was pissed. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I spent all this money for like these. I can stretch these out and all this other stuff, and I don't have to worry about them breaking because of the material. And when I did that, man, I was like, man, this is garbage. I actually feel like the PlayStation has better quality than the Turtle Beaches. Especially you spend so much money on it,
yeah,
man. And I just told I said I
yeah.
would never do it again. You would never catch me with a Turtle Beach, unless I get big into streaming and somebody sponsors me, and then I have to show it off and stuff like that. But other than that, man, I can't until they prove me wrong. Then I'm not buying another pair. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just mine. But I did enjoy that feature for the cell phone being in there, and I'm looking forward to that being back. Just in my life with the Xbox. I mean, I wish PlayStation would do it. They may come out. You know how it is. They may come out with another headset that does it. Hey, these are post 3D2s and it has all this and all that. But I mean,
But yeah,
because
they're gonna come out with a gold version,
yeah, I
whatever,
was just
starting
getting
with
ready to
like
say that.
150. Yeah, because
Hmm.
they done that before and stuff like that. But like they don't. I think PlayStation doesn't have to do that anytime soon because right
Hmm.
now they seeing you see how fast these sell out and
Yeah,
stuff. They're gonna get as much money as possible, and then I can see them probably coming out with something with the updated version next year and stuff.
yeah,
I can see that
yeah,
happening.
yeah,
But as of right now, for them to sell as much as they doing right now, like I said, they have absolutely, like I said, they have no worries and stuff.
yeah.
They
Well, while we're
prices,
speaking
they loving
on
everything.
while we're speaking on hardware, here's an interesting topic. Sony announces next gen VR headset for the PS5. So for the state of play tomorrow, I'm guessing they may show something pertaining to this. But this article may be too early, but we don't know how long this thing been in development. But the most interesting thing about this, I don't know if I can show it here, is that the VR controller is going to have the DualSense technology in it. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome
Yeah,
to have that
yeah,
immersion of you being in the game and having that feel in your hands. It's going to take gameplay to a whole nother level. I plan on buying an Oculus, for my PC because I really want to get into it. And I haven't decided. I'm actually deciding to buy one pretty soon. They're not expensive anymore like they used to be, but I don't know if they have. I'm pretty sure they have a vibration technology in it, but I don't know if it's haptic feedback. So I can't really speak on it too much. But for this to have, let me see if I can find a part where they said it. Ease of use, VRC include improved field of view, vision. Where did I see that? Here it is. Sony is also working on a new VR controller, which uses some of the features found in the DualSense PS5 controller. So that is going to be amazing. Max and I have talked extensively on this podcast of how amazing an immersion this controller makes you feel. Uh, and the consoles being next gen, and we always talk about how PS5 really truly feels next gen.
yeah,
Series X is next gen, with all the hardware and all the technology they put in it. But as far as just making it more emerge, PlayStation has that hands down with their controller, and we've seen rumors and articles of Xbox doing something similar, but right now PlayStation that's out now, so that's why a lot of people are buying PlayStation more so than Xboxes. Now, don't get me wrong, the Series X is selling like hotcakes. I mean, you still can't find too much of them. And GameStop did announce that they're going to have a heavy load of bundles for the Series X coming up, I believe, this week. So people should be able to go out and get one without a problem. We will see how long that lasts, because I think I believe the scalpers are more so defeated now, for buying up all the systems, because the way you fight them is just don't buy it and just let them hold on to 100,000 systems until they can't sell them anymore. So, and I think they've backtracked. They're feeling it now, and that should have been happening. People should have just been patient back when the holidays came out and just fought them for it, But I mean, who knows? I mean, Max and I have told a lot of people, you need to do it at this time. You need to do it the way we did it. And some folks listen to us, some didn't, and some still don't have PlayStations, and a lot of them do. They listen to us. So, that's just my thing about it with the whole the of everything with the consoles and all that stuff. I mean, I don't know if you're going to get into the VR space. I really think Xbox should. And since Xbox is so open, I really think that they should partner up with Facebook and get the Oculus on their platform. I really do. If they really want to, if this VR headset is going to be what they say it is in this article, then I think that's Xbox's only option without them having to hire another team, another people, developers. Then you got to wait years for it to come out. Oculus is already there. Get developers to integrate the software together where it works with the UI of the Xbox and all its games, and just use them. I really think they should partner up and do that. There's a lot of rumors back in the series, the One X days, that they were going to do that, but it never happened. So I'm looking forward to see if they would do that. I think that'd be a wonderful move, and it'd be awesome. Not only would you get the Oculus to work on the Xbox, since Xbox is so open, allow the Oculus store to be on the Xbox. So just like EA Play is on there, make that a part of Game Pass. I think you'll kill the game with that one. Because VR is so popular right now, and because it's affordable, people can afford it, people can buy it. And Sony, they had a huge success. Like, Sony even didn't think that they were going to do well with the VR thing, and it had a huge success with the PlayStation VR. So I just think that if Xbox is listening, I think that's the smartest move to do. The technology's already there. You got to wait on it. Just team up your developers, pay whoever that needs to be paid, and put that headset on your platform. I really think that should be done. So, all right. All right. Our big topic that I'm very, very, very excited about is another movie. And this is what our headline is. But oops, I forgot to click it. Mortal Kombat. I can't wait.
You know what's funny about that? I'm currently watching the original Mortal Kombat right now because I am I'm so stoked for this new Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, when you said that to me,
I'm not even joking.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I'm not even joking.
Oh, okay.
I'm like dead serious and stuff. Well, this is I just can't wait to see this movie and stuff.
It was very impressive. I mean, I almost crashed watching this movie because I was watching while I was driving, and when I saw Sub-Zero and how much they focused on him in this one.
Oh my goodness,
Jesus, man,
that trailer, that how. Like right when Jack was about to spray him and he froze it right. I mean, if you guys haven't seen, check the trailer out and stuff like that. We can't show it because we got in trouble last time. But that trailer, man, that is woo.
It was just a wow factor.
Yeah. This is my only gripe about it is that there's a couple things.
What, you have a gripe?
Weird. Oh yeah, it's a couple.
I don't have a gripe about it. It's awesome.
Yeah, I do. It's a couple gripes. So my first gripe with it is that I did not care so much for Goro, the 3D animation part. I'm hoping that it's gonna look better in the movie and stuff. That's my gripe. Because when they showed a flash of Goro a little bit, you will see. I don't know. It just like it looked like it was just something. You could see that the budget. You see the budget went other places, especially like how Sub-Zero was doing his thing.
Yeah.
That looks really good. But then when you got the Goro, it was just kind of like. It was good, but it wasn't great. And then my other gripe that I was having with it was it was Kano when especially when his laser was coming out. That was kind of like the thing that I'm hoping that they touch that up. And then actually I got another gripe too. And the other part was when Kano was taking the heart out of that lizard. And I really hope that's not reptile. I really hope that's something else. I really hope that's another that I felt like that lizard person and stuff like that. It looked
Probably reptile.
I'm not saying it looked terrible. It didn't look terrible, but it didn't look great either. That's kind of like where I was coming from. I'm hoping that I kind of wish they make if Reptile is in a movie. I kind of hope they have Reptile kind of like follow how Sub-Zero and Scorpio kind of like their costumes.
Wait, did you just say Scorpio?
Scorpion, excuse me, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, back in the day, you know, in the 90s and stuff like that when it came out. But that's just kind of like that's my only tidbit.
Well, what I am excited about, what I did notice about the trailer, was that everything is not focused on Liu Kang. I mean, Liu Kang has already been the headlight of Mortal Kombat, but it seems like Sub-Zero is going to be the main enemy, or to kick things off with Mortal Kombat. And then what everybody's always excited for that we never got in the other movies was the Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight. Like that's been like the highlight of Mortal Kombat since Mortal Kombat's been Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And secondly, it seemed like the focus is on Jax and Sonya, and Jax, Sonya, and Sub-Zero. So Jax and Sonya may be the good guys. Sub-Zero was probably the bad guy, and then it leads them into the tournament, and you introduce everybody else. So that's where it goes, unless they just showing that in the trailer, and Liu Kang is still kind of the main character of everything, because he's supposed to be that guy, which I don't have a problem with. I'm just glad that the gears are shifted, and I hopefully, you know, I hope they don't come out with another trailer. I'm satisfied with that. I've got to the point now where when Spider-Man Far From Home came out, was it Far From Home? Either Homecoming or Far From Home. They had like 10 Far From Home. They had like 10 trailers, and I watched all 10 of them. And I was like, man, I can't wait till this movie come out. Then when I saw the movie, I saw everything that was in the trailers, and the movie didn't excite me. And I told myself, I said I would never do that again. If I can find a trailer that satisfied me, I'll ignore the rest of them. Now, video games, I don't do that, but movies I do, especially the Marvel movies. I got to the point where I only watched one trailer. I only watched the one, and I don't want to spoil for me again. And I'm doing the same thing with Mortal Kombat. I'm actually satisfied with just that one. And if a trailer 2, 3, 4, and 5 come out, I'm not watching them. I'm not. You know, I understand what you're saying about the whole graphics thing. So hopefully they do touch up with it, because we don't want another Justice League, as far as the graphics concerned. And it wouldn't be so bad if Marvel didn't set the standards. Marvel and Star Wars didn't set the standard of how things are supposed to look. You know, so and they really set this, especially when they did the full rendering on Rogue One. Was it Rogue One of the old general that was in the old Star Wars? That was completely computer generated. You couldn't tell the difference, and he was a character that wasn't not even a real life actor, because the guy was dead 20, 30, 40 years ago. So, you know, so they just set the standard of how movies are supposed to look, especially Marvel. Marvel just does an amazing job with Incredible Hulk and Thanos and all that stuff. And now when you go back to other movies, you see stuff that's supposed to be one of the huge movies of the year or highly anticipated, and they don't match those standards. Then you get what Max is saying. It's like, man, I hope, you know, this stuff is better. And that's the type of trailers you expect out of a TV show. Like even the Marvel WandaVision has movie set standards in their TV series, and that right there is everybody's going to expect that now. So I'm excited about it. They even have like the deep costume rendering in there. Hey,
Yeah,
goodbye.
yeah.
My son came in here.
Oh, you're
Hey,
probably being too loud.
probably. Go ahead and get back in the bed. All right. What's that? What'd you say? Well, whatever. Well, that was my mascot there. So,
Oh, that's funny.
yeah. But other than that, what's wrong? Do you have to potty? Okay, we'll get back in the bed. I'll see you in a minute.
Well, that's a wrap.
Yeah, that's the end of the show there. So,
Yeah,
but other than
no,
that,
it's awesome.
that's what I see in Mortal Kombat. I think it's going to be an awesome movie. So, um, yeah, that'd be it. That'd be it for me. I have nothing else for tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that movie. That and King Kong versus Godzilla. Godzilla
Yeah,
versus King Kong. That's good. I mean, it's man. I'm glad I got HBO Plus. So yeah,
HBO
people
Max or
people need
Plus.
to. Oh, I'm messing up today. I'm tired. HBO Max. I'm thinking of Disney Plus for some reason. But yeah, Disney Plus and HBO Max and stuff. It's good to have both of them and
Yeah.
stuff, especially with Falcon and Winter Soldier about to come out next month, and Loki, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so you got those Marvel shows and stuff, and then you got HBO Max with what's coming out first? Yeah, it's Godzilla versus King Kong, and then
Yeah,
you got
Godzilla.
and then you got Mortal Kombat coming out
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Well, no, take that back. There's gonna be Zack Snyder's Justice League
Oh yeah, that's
coming out
happening.
first, and
Isn't that
then
supposed to be like a
Godzilla
4 hour
versus
movie?
yeah. So and then you're gonna have Godzilla versus King Kong, and then you're gonna have Mortal Kombat. So those three movies right there, I'm happy with and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't. There's some other movies I'm excited to see too on HBO Max, but it's just those three movies like the highlight because Godzilla versus King Kong supposed to have came out last year in October-ish, September or October-ish time frame. So I'm looking for it. Even Mortal Kombat was supposed to come out last year too. I forgot when and stuff. So I'm just like I said, I'm ready to see some movies and stuff like that. So what HBO is doing, HBO Max,
Mm-hmm.
Warner Brothers,
They're
like I
doing it
said,
right.
I understand they do. I get the controversy and stuff. People saying, "Well, it's better at the movie theater." Yeah, it's better at the movie theaters, but you're still going to have people that are going to go to the movie theaters
Mm-hmm.
because of the virus and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong; it's going to get back to somewhat normal in the future and stuff like that. But it's just like right now, come on, you gotta give us some movies and stuff. I like
Yeah,
Netflix. Netflix has some good
but you can
movies,
only watch
but
so much.
it's but it's nothing like watching a Marvel movie or
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat or a DC movie. It's not the same and stuff. I don't care. I don't care what they say and stuff like that. Netflix has some good original shows, but man, just to see Marvel and DC and Godzilla and Mortal Kombat coming to the scene, it's just great and
yeah,
stuff. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That Mortal Kombat is going to make me get HBO Max. I've been holding off. I'm glad I waited for Wonder Woman. I didn't. That actually was going to make me get HBO Max, but I waited. So I'm glad I waited. I'll see it another time. But Mortal Kombat was the solid stone for me. I was like, I gotta get HBO Max now. So when it comes out, I'll get it and I'll watch everything else that came out, or rent it on Google Play movies and stuff like that. So that's kind of been my whole thing with because I have so many subscriptions, man. I got everything else that we named on here other than HBO Max.
Mhm.
So and then all the movies I buy in other platforms, which I watch on the what is it, the Movies Anywhere movies, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I
Whatever movie that you buy, your
Yeah,
stuff is kind of like linked to your whatever accounts and stuff. So
yeah. So I got that, and we got movies on there. So it's just yeah, man. Just HBO Max, it'll be in my lineup now. So I can't deny that one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, other than that, that is it for the show. So if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you like and subscribe to our pages. Come and have fun with us. Max releases a video on Mondays, right?
Yeah, but I didn't do anything this week.
Yeah, I noticed. I
Yeah,
didn't get
something
nothing in
came
the
up.
Discord, so I figured you didn't. Uh,
I'm gonna start putting this stuff, some stuff up soon. I just, like I said, life and
yeah.
stuff. So,
Well, same with me. I
but
haven't been able to stream consistently like I am. So, and I'm taking a huge hit on my viewership. But like I always say, this is not paying the bill, so I can't put it as my main focus. So now I'm at the point where I stream when I can. So I don't have a set schedule anymore. I need to take my schedule off my Facebook page. But I do try to make announcements of when I will be streaming. It's just not consistent as it used to be. But even when I stream, whether I have a low viewership, high viewership, I still have tons of fun, and people come to enjoy, and stuff like that. So, I'm just like you, Max. It's just I'm having a hard time putting it all together. I haven't even been able to make another YouTube video, with the short amount of time I have now. So I mean it's
yeah,
temporary. I mean it's temporary, and then it's about to start getting hot. So yard work is about to be integrated in everything else that I'm doing. Being outside and all that
yeah,
stuff. So yeah. So I apologize if you guys are really looking forward, but I'm still doing it, just not all at the same time I used to. So yeah, but that's all I have. But come check me out. I have so many videos on my Facebook page, Twitch page, YouTube. You guys can check them out. I still dish out content, just not as much as I used to. So
yeah,
other than that,
yeah. Just check us
that's
out.
it for me. Yeah, yep. So like, subscribe, follow, do your thing, guys, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right, have a good one.